Welcome to the Folktale Project. This is Dan Schulz. Today we have another English folktale, and it's from Joseph Jacobs as well. And it's of a type that we've heard many times before, and more than a few times, in English folklore. It's a progressive tale, but this one has an ending that you probably are not expecting. Or maybe you are. Maybe you trust the fox about as much as you should. This is Henny-penny. One day, Henny-penny was picking up corn in the cornyard when, whack, something hit her upon the head.
"Goodness gracious me," said Henny-penny. "The skies are going to fall. I must go and tell the king."
So she went along and she went along and she went along till she met Cocky-locky.
"Where are you going, Henny-penny?"
says Cocky-locky.
"Oh, I'm going to tell the king the skies are falling," says Henny-penny.
"May I come with you?" says Cocky-locky.
"Certainly," says Henny-penny.
So Henny-penny and Cocky-locky went to tell the king the sky was a-falling. They went along and they went along and they went along till they met Ducky-daddles. "Where are you going to, Henny-penny and Cocky-locky?" said Ducky-daddles.
"Oh, we're going to tell the king the skies are falling," said Henny-penny and Cocky-locky.
"May I come with you?" says Ducky-daddles.
"Certainly," said Henny-penny and Cocky-locky.
So Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, and Ducky-daddles went to tell the king the sky was a-falling. So they went along and they went along and they went along till they met Goosey-poosey.
"Where are you going to, Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, and Ducky-daddles?"
said Goosey-poosey.
"Oh, we're going to tell the king the skies are falling," said Henny-penny and Cocky-locky and Ducky-daddles.
"May I come with you?" said Goosey-poosey.
"Certainly,"
said Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, and Ducky-daddles. So Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, and Goosey-poosey went to tell the king the sky was a-falling. So they went along and they went along and they went along till they met Turkey-lurkey. "Where are you going, Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, and Goosey-poosey?" says Turkey-lurkey.
"Oh, we're going to tell the king the skies are falling," said Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, and Goosey-poosey.
"May I come with you, Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, and Goosey-poosey?" said Turkey-lurkey.
"Why, certainly, Turkey-lurkey," said
Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, and Goosey-poosey. So Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey all went to tell the king the sky was a-falling. So they went along and they went along and they went along till they met Foxy-woxy. And Foxy-woxy said to Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey,
"Where are you going, Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey?"
And Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey said to Foxy-woxy,
"We're going to tell the king the skies are falling." "Oh, but this is not the way to the king, Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey,"
says Foxy-woxy.
"I know the proper way. Shall I show it to you?" "Why, certainly, Foxy-woxy," said Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey.
So Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, Turkey-lurkey, and Foxy-woxy all went to tell the king the sky was a-falling. So they went along and they went along and they went along till they came to a narrow and dark hole. Now, this was the door of Foxy-woxy's cave. But Foxy-woxy said to Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey,
"This is the short way to the king's palace. You'll soon get there if you follow me. I will go first, and you come after, Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey." "Why, of course, certainly, without doubt, why not?"
said Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey. So Foxy-woxy went into his cave, and he didn't go very far but turned round to wait for Henny-penny, Cocky-locky, Ducky-daddles, Goosey-poosey, and Turkey-lurkey. So at first, Turkey-lurkey went through the dark hole into the cave. He hadn't got far when, whoof! Foxy-woxy snapped off Turkey-lurkey's head and threw his body over his left shoulder. Then Goosey-poosey went in, and whoof! off went her head, and Goosey Poosey was thrown beside Turkey Lurkey. Then Ducky Daddles waddled down, and whoop, snapped Foxy Woxy, and Ducky Daddles' head was off, and Ducky Daddles was thrown alongside Turkey Lurkey and Goosey Poosey. Then Cocky-locky strutted down into the cave, and he hadn't gone far when step, whoof, went Foxy Woxy, and Cocky-locky was thrown alongside of Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Poosey, and Ducky Daddles. But Foxy Woxy had made 2 bites at Cocky-locky, and when the first snap only hurt Cocky-locky but didn't kill him, he called out to Henny-penny. So she turned tail and ran back home. So she never told the king the sky was a-falling. And that is the English folktale of Henny-penny. It's a progressive tale, it's a round, it's quite an interesting ending, although really it should not be a surprise that the fox all that he wants is to eat all of the fowl that comes before him. Can't really blame him for being a fox now, can we? What I don't enjoy about this, though, is that the person responsible for it all, Henny-penny, meets no ill will. Everybody that follows her, the cock, the duck, the goose, the turkey, they all meet their end at the hand of Foxy Woxy. But she doesn't. She doesn't. This is Dan Scholes for the Folktale Project. Don't forget that you can subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, Overcast, anywhere you like to get your podcasts. You can follow us on Twitter at Folktale Project. You can find us on Auto Radio, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, anywhere you like to listen. And you can always head over to folktaleproject.com, where you'll find a new story waiting for you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And don't forget, if you'd like to help support the podcast, you can always head over to patreon.com/folktaleproject, where for as little as $1 a month, you'll get early access to every story that's told. And for a little more, you'll get some really nice treats. As always, thank you so much for listening.